Hello. Hello. Welcome to the MC channel. Today we're looking at Bubba. Yeah. You guys know who Bubba is, bro. You guys know. He's a Minecraft YouTuber and he's PNG YouTuber. So let's go check him out.
Okay, so everyone has like a fetish, and I understand that. Like, don't get me wrong, some people like veiny arms. I know that was a trend for a bit, and I know some people enjoy like facial hair. Like, I don't know, everyone has like a weird kink in this generation. Like, for God's sakes, we literally have furries in this damn world. I think I've told you guys about the furry a long time ago. But this story I'm about to tell you guys is honestly borderline insane. And let's just say I ended up seeing a chick, and let's just say getting my toes sucked on. The way this story ended up happening was honestly insane. But before anything, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Oh no, wait. You guys toes sucked. Like no one's gonna believe you.
Seriously, I always tell these crazy stories. And on top of that, I am
Yeah, those crazy stories that you haven't proved or are actually not true.
currently live on Twitch, so if you guys do want to watch me live and telling these crazy stories to you guys live in the chat, you guys can do that. Link in the description down below. But other than that, let's get straight into this crazy story. Yo, what is me having a dream of becoming a big YouTuber one day and all this stuff? You know, I thought LA would be a cool place to, you know, kind of get ideas for what I could be. Did I ever think I was going to be a storyteller telling about all my embarrassing stories and doing...
Your embarrassing stories are crap.
No, Devil's Tango.
And you'll never do the Devil's Tango.
No, I'm gonna be honest. No, not at all. But anyways, things happen. Going on, I remember I went down to LA, and I remember I was just kind of going around hanging out with some friends. I went with a group of friends to LA, and it was actually not a bad time. And I remember as I was there walking around, meeting people, and, you know, enjoying the time of my life, I remember I ended up going to this house party that had a bunch of other people that I didn't know of, but let's just say a popular friend of mine was going to. I ended up going up to him saying, yo, bro, like, so you're just gonna leave the Airbnb and go to this party? And he looks over at me, he's like, yeah, dude, like, it's LA, man. Like, you just gotta go and like enjoy the women out there and just gotta enjoy life. Me in my head, I'm thinking, okay, like sure, like why not? Like sure, let's just enjoy life, whatever that means. I don't know. He sounded like a total damn hipster.
Excuse me, people. We're like in the one. We're like in 1 minute into the video, and on my camera it's all like 2 seconds. Like Bubba is slow at telling the stories, like, and it's like and his videos are super short.
Not knowing what was going on, I kind of like told him like, dude, like, are you sure you don't want me like just go with you? Like, you know, I'll be like a safety precaution. He looks at me and he's like, yeah, dude, like I could definitely use the company. Like we should definitely go. And me and him, we ended up kind of planning our day. We ended up going to a restaurant at first, you know, meet everyone because everyone was meeting at a restaurant, and then going to the place. I don't know, LA has like this form of like rich people status. So, you know, if you go to a fancy restaurant and go to a party after, you're like rich or something. I have no idea, to be honest. Like I said, I'm just a basic Canadian boy in Vancouver. Anyways, like I was saying though, I remember we went to that restaurant. As we got there, we started meeting a bunch of the people. There's a lot of pretty girls there. I gotta say, there's definitely more girls than guys there, so you already know it was gonna be a good party. Any party with more girls than guys is better, because that means it's not a sausage fest, and no one wants a sausage fest. Unless you like sausages, then and
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
eggplants and anything wiener shaped. Wait,
Bro, I think this dude likes that.
What am I going with this? Going on, I remember as we like, you know, sat down at the table and we started meeting everybody, I remember I was looking at these two girls. And these two girls, they were kind of like eyeing me down, but at the same time, like they were kind of like, oh my goodness, like look at you. And I kind of like looked over, I'm like, oh hi, like nice to meet you. Like I was just being a nice person, you know, being the average person. And then I don't know, for some reason, these girls decided to sit right beside me, and they look at me and they're like, so like you're from like Canada? First off, never call a Canadian.
Is this girl stupid? It's she's got me saying it's Canadian. Wow.
Canada, like Canada.
I can't even talk today.
Really? It's Canada. It's not impossible.
Yes, it's Canada, not Canada or whatever.
Anyways, I'm all weirded out and I'm like, yeah, I'm Canadian, like what's going on? And after they look at me and they're like, can you say sorry? Sorry. They wanted me to say sorry. I don't know, I guess Canadians say words differently, like a boot and sorry, beanbag. I don't know. We say different words in different ways.
I don't care. Like, I don't really fucking care. Can we get to the toe sucking, please?
Bro, as these girls were excited about my accent, I remember looking at my friend, and he's like, you know, basically doing the same thing with another group of girls. Later on, I remember
Like I said, I don't fucking care. Get to the toe sucking.
we ate food, and you know, these girls were asking me questions about Canada. They were asking me questions about me, and then they asked me a really weird question that I never understood why they asked me this. But they asked me, so like, do you guys like have like weird kinks in Canada? What? I was not
Finally, we're getting into the story.
gonna speak for all of Canada to know what our kinks are. Like, we're not that much different than you Americans. And I look over and I'm like, I mean, like, you know, everyone has different kinks. Me, I got my own. Everyone's got their own. It's not very different compared to all of us. She looks at me and starts smiling and giggling, and like she like starts looking at her friends, like, oh my goodness, like he has kinks. And I start kind of getting
Yeah, everybody has kinks, girl. Bro, you just call fuck. Can't fucking talk today. Can't fucking talk today.
Anyways, after the dinner, I remember
It's called. Fuck, you
we
know what?
ended up going to this house party. We all drove there in different vehicles.
But really, guys, I think the girl's on crack.
And then we got there, and when we got there, I remember people started bringing out the alcohol, and we started doing crazy stuff. Reminder, drinking age in America is 21, so don't underage drink. Here in Canada, the legal age is 19, at least where I'm at. So I was able to drink, and I know how to drink. But just saying this right now, do not underage drink. I don't care how cool you high school you think you are, you guys are not cool drinking. I'm sorry to break it to you. I don't want to see a 12-year-old holding
Well, why would a 12-year-old have a bottle of vodka?
a bottle being like, I'm wasted. Like, no, it's cringe. Stop it. Get a life. Call your mom. Bang your mom. I mean, I'll do that. Never mind. Going.
What the hell, bro? Bro, I'll bang your mom, your sister, your girlfriend if you dare try to bang my mom. You should replace double tango with bang.
I remember as we were like all drinking, having fun, these two girls that originally talked to me in the restaurant were talking to me the entire night. I remember we ended up going into the hot tub that was in the back, and we sat down in the hot tub and we started like, you know, all talking. These girls were in like really tight bikinis.
Like, I don't really care. Get to the toe sucking.
And I remember I was kind of like about to get into the pool. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and this is a secret I never tell anyone, okay? I never take my socks off. Like, no joke, I don't even think my closest friends know this about me. I never
This story is about sucking toes. And what you tell me? You don't take off your socks. This is a big fucking waste of time.
Off my socks. The only time I do is when I go into the shower or go into the pool. So like my feet are like white, like they are bare white. They're clean feet, and let's just say they never even touched my own home floor. That's how clean my feet are, and that's how pale my feet are.
Bro, your feet are not clean. You said you keep your messy ass feet in your socks, and you're telling how your feet are so clean. Boy, come on.
Always been concealed in a sock. I know, kind of weird talking about my own feet here, but it goes along with the story, so just understand that. Anyways, I'm about to enter the hot tub, and as I'm taking off my socks, I remember these girls looked at me like there was no tomorrow. They looked at me and they're like, oh my goodness, like, have you never taken off your socks before? In a way, I looked at them all weirdly, and I'm like, well, what do you mean? And then they look at me and they're like, your feet are so pale. She came up to me in the middle of the hot tub and literally touched my foot. I don't know what these girls were thinking. I was grossed out. I'm like, whoa, relax, okay? Just relax. Afterwards, I got inside the hot tub and I, you know, started sitting in there. And after that, these girls were talking to me. They're like, oh my goodness, so like, why do you always wear socks? And I told them about my traumatizing experience when I was a kid of why I always wear socks. If you guys do want that,
I don't give a fuck. Like, tell me how they suck your toes, bro. Your crusty ass, musty ass toe.
One day. And basically, long story short, I remember after we were done with the hot tub, we got out of the hot tub, and these girls were kind of like getting close to me. Now, obviously, me being me, I didn't want both girls. I'm gonna be honest, one of them was prettier than the other. That's the typical signs of every group friendship.
Wow, you are a hoe.
Always that one hotter person. So I started talking to her more, and we started drinking more, and one thing led to another. She was fancying me to the point where we started making out. She got close to me and stuff, and I remember me and her, we decided to go to a bedroom at this house party. Now, reminder, my friend, he was like around in the house party, but I think he was like in another room getting stoned out of his mind, so I really didn't care what he was doing. And me and this girl, we ended up going into the bedroom, and me and her,
sorry people, I'm getting notifications on my phone.
Doing the devil's tango.
Oh my god. Here he goes again. This video just got 10 times worse.
But halfway through, for some damn reason, this girl decided to go down towards my feet and literally lick my foot. She licked it.
Finally, we're getting into the fucking story. Like, you've been saying these freaking random ass nonsense.
And I look at her and I'm like, okay, this is really weird. And then she ends up putting my big toe in her mouth. What the absolute what? Like, I don't even know at this point. I was grossed out. And I remember I literally moved back to like the corner of the bed and I'm like, okay, you need to stop. Like, no feet play. No. She looks at me all weird and she's like, why? Like, you literally have like such nice feet. And I'm like, no, I don't care what kinks you have. I don't want you touching me.
He has nice feet under those stank ass socks, bro. What chloroform you been putting under
My feet.
those?
That's fine. I told her that in the most like angrily voice, and then she took it in a way where it was like role play. She's like, "Oh my goodness, like you want to like have like that kind of game, eh?" She said, "A." She said, "A." That's my line, okay? As a Canadian, okay, I don't want a girl with a foot fetish taking my line of saying "A." So I remember.
I may see you guys later because my brain is about to pop out of my skull. So I'll see you guys later. And if you guys want to see me talk shit about PNG tours, subscribe now. Bye.